Hello everyone, good day. Today I'm going to discuss all about this act, which is the Handline Fishing Law. But first, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Donna Villareal from the College of Agriculture and Agri-Industries, BSA 4th year, and a major in horticulture. Next, government initiatives. Um, an initiative is an important and a statement that is intended to solve a problem, specifically in government initiatives, or a way for people to have their voices heard and get the chance for a vote or an issues that they care about. So in the first Senate Bill number 799, it is submitted by the Committee on Agriculture and Food and the Committee on Environment and Natural Resources. And this Senate bill introduced by Senator Villareal, this is an act amending Public Act number 8550, or otherwise known as the Philippine Fisheries Code, or 1998, and for other purposes. If you are not familiar with the Code 1998, it is an act for the development and the management and conservation of fisheries and aquatic resources, integrating all laws pertinent thereto and for other purposes. So the Senate Bill number 1743, it is an act to promote the commercial handline fishing industry by defining commercial handline fishing and providing pertinent government regulation, amending for the purpose of Republic Act number 8550, otherwise known as the Philippine Fisheries Code of 1998. And the next Senate Bill number, which is the 1764, it is an act to promote the commercial handline fishing industry for defining ano? I no 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 the Senate Bill number 1764, it is an act amending certain provision of Republic Act number 8550, otherwise known as the Philippine Fisheries Code of 1998. And the House Bill number 4067, this is introduced by Representatives Antonio Custodio Verador, Mariano Villaforte, and et al. This is an act defining handline fishing and providing regulations for utilization of handline fishing boats. So, in the Senate Bill number 2522, this is an act defining handline fishing and providing effective regulation, therefore, and for other purposes. So, this is the Republic Act number 9379, which is the Handline Fishing Law of 2006. And also, I'm going to report the implementing rules and regulation of this RA. Next, Republic Act 9379. This is signed and approved on March 8, 2007. Creation of the Technical Working Committee, submitted by the Committee of Agriculture and Food and the Committee on Environment and Natural Resources on November 23, 2006. And it is conducted of private sector on consultation with the Fisher Fact, and Handline fishing industry organizations. Next, the declaration of policy of this Republic Act. Um, the declaration. It is hereby declared the policy of the state to promulgate specific policies and procedures governing handline fishing and utilization of handline fishing boats. So that is letter B of declaration of policy. So the letter B, it is to support the development of the handline fishing industry and promote the competitiveness, sustainability, and social development of handline fishing and its allied industries. Also, to strengthen existing rules and regulation governing handline fishing and ensure the safety and seaworthiness of handline fishing boats. And the implementing rules and regulations of this RA shall promulgate the necessary rules and regulations, including but not limited to the establishment of a one-stop shop for the industry. Also, provision for first aid, life-saving, and firefighting devices. Also, the provision, operation of radio communication facilities, and lastly, the reportorial requirements and similar standards that promote seaworthiness. Next, the salient provisions, which is the handline fishing boat documentation. The registration, inspection, manning, and other documentation handline fishing boats as flag boats shall be with the Maritime Industry Authority, which is the Marina, while the licensing and related documentation of said boats as fishing boats shall be with the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, which is the BFOR. So next, and that is the section 4 of this RA. So next in salient provisions, which is the fishing by Philippine handline fishing boats in international waters. Handline fishing boats of Philippine register may operate in international waters or waters of other countries that allow such operation, which is provided that they comply with the appropriate and applicable safety, manning radio communications, and other standards and requirements geared at promoting seaworthiness. Next is, however, that they secure an appropriate international fishing permit and certificate of clearance from the BFOR. Further, that the fish caught by handling fishing boats shall be considered as caught in Philippine waters and therefore not subject to all import duties and taxes when the same is landed in government designated fish landings and fish ports in the Philippines. So finally, the fishermen on board Philippine registered handline fishing boats conducting fishing activities beyond the Philippine exclusive economic zone. So economic zone. So are not considered as overseas Filipino workers. So next, and that is section 5. And next is the money complement of handline fishing boats. So every handline fishing boat of Philippine registry, except auxiliary boat when actually operated, shall be manned in accordance with the following. First, the person holding the position of boat master shall be issued a boat captain license after submitting a certificate of engagement from the present boat owner, affidavit of boat owner, and certificate of completion for theoretical and practical training. Also, the identification card of the boatmaster shall bear the words only for Handline fishing boat. So next is the person holding the position of boat engineer shall be issued a boat engine officer license after submitting a certificate of engagement from the present boat owner, affidavit of boat owner, and certificate of completion for theoretical and practical training, which is the identification card of the boat engineer shall be bear the words only for Hana fishing boat. So they provided that the certificate of completion for theoretical and practical training shall be complied with within 1 year. And upon approval of this act, incumbent boat masters and boat engineers shall be issued their respective licenses after submission of their certificate of engagement, affidavit of boat owner taking the risk and responsibility, and also the certificate of completion for theoretical and practical training. Furthermore, that for handline boats that fish outside Philippine waters, the boat engineer, and others boat personnel required by the appropriate minimum safe manning document shall also submit a copy of their respective seaman's identification and record book, which is the SIRB. So next, and that is section 6. Um, Next is the construction of handline fishing boats. So, excuse me, existing and newly constructed handline fishing boats shall be admeasured or remeasured and shall follow prepared boat plans based on the following. For boats of 5 gross tons and below, including auxiliary boats, a picture and actual dimensions of the boat submitted by the owner or the boat builder. Next is for boats above 5 gross tons, the boat plan signed and sealed by a naval architect. However, boat plans complying with the dimensions and specification of previously approved and sealed plans by a registered naval architect shall be considered as having been approved and sealed by a registered naval architect. So, in addition with this, Republic Act, which is the number 9379, according to this act, commercial handline fishing is a traditional and passive fishing method which utilizes a single line and attached with a hook. So, but commercial handline fishing vessel is defined as a commercial fishing vessel that exclusively utilizes the commercial handline fishing method. So, the B4 in coordination with the National Telecommunication Commission, which is the NTC, Manila and Maritime Industry Authority, which is the Marina, Manila has finalized the law. This law, which is the Handline Fishing Law of 2006. In addition, this RA states that a handline boat master need not to be licensed boat captain and will be issued a license by Marina once he or she undergoes theoretical and practical training. So it says that the boat captain only needs to complete the training required by Marina. It clearly specifies the rules of Maritime Industry Authority, which is the Marina, and the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, which is the B4. Excuse me. It is said that the halal fishing is the best means of um catching large tuna. Um, Before in Regional 12, Director Sunny B. Makabalang hope that everybody is agreed and adopt sign agreement that will officially acknowledge and make the implementing rules and regulations effective. According to him, the government should be responsive and flexible to the needs of the tuna handling fishing industries. So, and lastly, Mayor Pedro C. Acharon of General Santos City has welcomed the new law, saying that it would somehow resolve issues and would ease the problems confronting the Hanland fishermen. So, next, that is my explanation in section 7, and that's it. I hope you all understand. And if you have question or any relevant interaction, you can PM me for about this. Um, I hope everyone is well. Thank you for listening and God bless.